The quote was like, "Starting today, it's all about me." That was like her motto, and I was like, "Ah, you're so right."
So, SWE first is about creating a community here on campus for women in engineering and helping support them through their life in engineering, through college into their career. And nationally, SWE is, about even K through 12, introducing women and young girls to engineering and showing, hey, this is an area that you could explore, and helping, private support where usually it's men in this field. It kind of needs to be just community. For me, that's what I found a lot in SWE myself.
Something that people might not know about SWE is that we have a lot of community events. We're very social. We host movie nights. We host studying, which is studying with SWE. I feel like a lot of people don't know about SWE is that we really are just open to everybody, not just all majors, but all genders, all people. Like, if you're not actually a member of SWE, and I preach this to all the 101 classes I go to just so we can get involvement. I'm like, if you see a poster you like, just show up. We're not going to turn you away. We're never going to turn anyone away. Like, we want the numbers. We want the involvement. We want people to use these resources and take advantage of this time we've used to plan events. And so that's the biggest thing is we are here for everybody. I mean, you could find one event for SWE you like that year, attend, and we're happy.
This year, we're also doing a social with other women group here on campus, April 1st at the boardroom, if you guys are interested. I wanted to go to something freshman year. I remember I was at the board fair, and I was like, I don't really see any clubs, really. And then I see women in engineering. Oh,
So I got a letter in the mail when I was a senior in high school to join SWE, and I was like, this sounds like a great idea. This is like a built-in community, and I don't actually have to find friends. So that's part of the reason why I joined SWE, and I was searching for it in the org fair, and I was like, yes, I see it. And so I'm like, yes, let me join, let me be involved. Freshman year would have cried at what I do now, and SWE has enabled me to come out of my shell. I'm just not so exhausted, and what's the word I'm looking for?
dream, isolating,
No, like scared.
anxious.
What's the word? I know there's a word. Intimidated. Yeah, I'm not as intimidated by speaking anymore, and it's just brought me out of the shell. So that's why I've stayed with it.
So my favorite SWE slash tradition is the gearings. I think it's a favorite of a lot of people.
My favorite part about SWE is actually sometimes the section meetings. I just see everybody that I know, and I go talk to them, and I talk to random people I've never met before because a bunch of people like to show up sometimes. My favorite SWE event so far is definitely the trip we take to nationals. It's so fun. It's just an opportunity to bond as a group that we travel with. It's about, well, this year it's 5 of us, usually it's 6. And I also just love the empowerment that the conference we go to brings to us. Just seeing all of these successful women that are in engineering and have the same goals and drive as us is amazing. Something I never thought I would do is go to national conference. There's so many women there. I never thought I would be able to travel to a place and talk to a bunch of companies. And I went to the one this year in New Orleans, and there was the keynote speaker at the beginning was just amazing. I was sitting there and I was like, you know what? I gotta be working harder, I swear, because she was just so empowering. The quote was starting today, it's all about me. That was her motto. And I was like, you're so right. And she has literally become my role model. I want to stand up and have a hot pink blazer and talk about my life and just tell everyone this is what got me through. And then I talked to her later and I was like, you are my role model. I literally want to be you when I grow up, because she also wants to be an aeronautical engineer, and she works at NASA. She works on engines. And I'm like, I want to do that. I'm looking forward to the end of the year, just the wrap up of fun events and banquets. I have a lot of things planned coming up that we'll have a lot of fun with. And then I really am also just looking forward to see how not only does the chapter do it once we're gone, because we have a great group of underclassmen, but how I can take what I've learned from SWE and put it into my job and then become involved with the members at large, because I'd also like to do that and just continue my SWE journey after I graduate. When I encounter new members, regardless of who they are, I try to be very bubbly and happy and just really reiterate how much of a community we are and how open we are to seriously anybody. Anybody can join.
For people coming into it, don't be intimidated too much about not knowing anyone.
Just try it. Just try one thing. And if you don't like it, you don't have to come back. That's okay. I know they say that like everyone always says like, oh, if you join clubs, you'll make lots of friends. It's really true. It really does help you find people and make friends.